So today we are at Heritage Village. It's an old place that where historical houses, instead of tearing them down, they've moved them to this village. And a couple of these old houses were in my area where I lived growing up, in my, not my direct neighborhood, but in the area. And my mother used to love coming here. So we're here today just to walk where my mother walked, just to, you know, check out these old houses and read the history on them. I've been here before, but there was a couple of houses that you have to have a guided tour to go through a couple of them, and they were closed last time I was here. By the time I made it to them, they were closed. So Hailie and I are here today, and we are going to go to those first, and then we will take you guys the rest of the way through the Heritage Park Village. So let's get right to it. It's like a little store.
10 cents, 49 cents.
That's back in my day, 10 cents and 49 cents. Not in your day, baby. Look at this car. It's nice. Here is one of the houses that I never got to go through before.
Oh, you can go through them?
Yeah, you can go up inside of them. This one is a guided tour, and so is the one beside it. Last time I was here, we missed it because they closed. Let's see what's the, oh, look guys, it's the McMullen house. Remember the McMullen cemetery and the McMullen family? Now we got pictures.
This was in one of the books in Brooksville.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's really blurry, it looks like.
Say no, thank you.
So this is the McMullen, built in 1868, and they moved it here in 1992. Look at this house. It's cool how they can actually move a house. All right, so let's just go right on in. All right, any ghosts in this house? Come on in. Rocking chairs aren't. Oh, the ghost could have came with the house. I love these porches. Enter here.
I don't know. He's got to have a class, and they'll be doing. They wanted to do the class as a pre-op.
Oh, look at this.
Look at this piece of cloth, Kevin.
I just picked out
beautiful. This piece right here.
This must not have been the one that you had to get the tour.
It's a cool
This is how they did it in the day. Oh, don't touch.
I think they had
Pretty cool.
like a light gray and a dark gray blue. They were pretty.
Look at the walls. Looks pretty cool.
I'm here to see the quotes and you're admiring architecture.
All these pictures are for sale? I think they are. Aroma baskets. Is this the McMullen family? McMullen family. Is this shiplap? Is that what this is, I wonder? No. It's really neat in here. There's a second floor. I don't know if we can go up it.
They said it's on Thursdays and Fridays.
Can you come in and be with us?
We're just speaking the last.
Come be with us.
There's another picture. That's pretty cool. Maybe we can't go upstairs in this one.
This is very interesting. We live near close to an Amish area. The LaGrange County of Indiana is the third largest.
This is the same house? A room of hats. Oh, there's somebody in there. Oh. Sorry. So this is the whole house. I mean, it's like separate. What's in here? This was probably bedrooms. It's pretty cool. I don't think we're getting out this way. Maybe. No. let's go back through.
Man, and my husband and wife, they came once and they haven't.
God, I thought that chair was moving in my video when I looked at it in the camera. So this was the McMullen house. Many of the people from the McMullen Cemetery. Wasn't even recorded. We are now at the Walsingham house. And there it is. And I used to walk Walsingham so many times to get down to this lake called the Reservoir. And they moved this house. It was built in 1915 and they moved it in 1984. Well, the lady that was supposed to be here didn't show up today to show this place. So, let's just walk around it, Hailie. We'll go walk around the property. It's a beautiful house, though. Huh? Okay, honey. They got the Walsingham house right next door to the McMullen house. And the lady didn't show up for the tours. Kind of bites because this is the only one that I didn't get to see last time I was here because they would already close or stop the tours. And then we have one over here. It looks like this is new. There's a new house over there, guys, that was just moved here. Let's go see if we can figure out what house it is. You see how it's over there on them rocks underneath of it? Let's go check it out. We're not going to get in, so we're not going to be able to check it out. I don't know which house this is, though. I can put the camera over the fence. We'll be able to see it a little bit. I don't know what house that is, but it's going to be a new house. Let's see. Here we go. An unexpected gift. Turner Bungalow. Was this their house? 1915 Bungalow is a good example of the 20th century wood frame home. So this must be the Turner family home that's going to be displayed here. Unexpected gifts. This home, along with moving costs, was whatever that word is. I'll just let you guys read it. Here's the unexpected gift. So that house was just donated recently. It's pretty cool. It's nice. Who showed me a house for $10? Was it your mom or you? Did you got to pay to move it? Somebody, I think it was your mother. She showed me a house.
$10.
Yes. She showed me a house for $10. It was a historic house like this, but you had to pay to move it, and it probably costed a whole bunch to move it. Cool to have a historic house. What's this right here, I wonder? What do you think it is? Maybe there's a bell in there?
Could be a well or something.
A well?
Maybe.
Doesn't even say what it is. Well, I don't see that there's no bell. Unless it is a well. I don't know what that is. It's a mystery. Are we going out to the parking lot? We're leaving. Duh, we walked this way for nothing. Alright, back the other way. All right, so let's go in. 6 cents an hour? Oh no. Are they closed?
We're open.
Guess I gotta push the button. Wow, look at this.
Hello, come on in.
Hi. Hi, adjust. Look at that. I wonder if they got the Pringles cans. We used to eat Pringles when we were kids. Can't remember. I don't see them here. Can't believe we didn't save our Pringles cans. Oh no, they wasn't around. So it's before I was a kid then, huh? Before I was thought of.
She reminds me of the,
$2.50 now, $1.67 then. Reminds you of
This
what?
building was built in 1915.
Oh,
It
okay.
sat in downtown St. Pete where All Children's Hospital is now.
Oh, okay.
And it was moved here in 1988, sponsored by an antique car club when it was moved here.
Wow.
So that's why the back room there has been set up like a...
Like a garage. I did see that.
Yeah.
Now, is that garage, are they actually from Hudson? I seen it
know.
said Hudson on it.
No, that was, we had, I'm in a club. We had a club member who passed away, and he was also an officer in the Hudson Club. So we
Oh, okay.
when he was very ill, we had a party for him and put that up there and kind of dedicated that sign.
Oh, that was nice.
But no, actually the garage was designed after a pamphlet that Henry Ford sent out to his dealers on how to set up a repair center for Model T Fords. And so it's been faithfully done. And most everything in there is 20s and 30s. So
Wow. That's
the
awesome.
two cars, or the car and the truck, are both 1925 models.
Look at this post office, Haley. It looks like a post office. There's the smallest post office. If it's a post office. Let's see, telegrams, telephones. Maybe this was like where they called people, because this is 1915. Look at that old phone. I'm sorry, babe. And then here's the little barber shop.
How you doing? Good, how are you? Very good.
Who remembers using that phone? It's blurry. Why is it so blurry?
it's old.
Does anybody remember using that phone? That is old, Haley.
Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone.
What's his name?
Alexander Graham Bell.
Alexander Graham Bell.
Graham Bell.
Graham Bell invented the telephone, guys. Wonder why this one's up on the steps. Anybody want a haircut? Look at all the old scissors over there. It's pretty cool, though. Really cool. All right, so let's go around and see that garage outside. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we can go in the back and see the...
Oh, you can go back through the door? Oh, we were going out and going around.
Both of the cars back there are 1925 models, and they both run. They both get exercise runs every now and then.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, well, I didn't know we could go through the door. Mechanic is out to lunch. Yeah, he is. Oh, wow, and they run. That's pretty awesome. Yep, he did, and he liked it so much he didn't come back. Check this out. Both of these cars run. That would be so neat to ride in one of these cars. Let me get a picture of that one. Oh yeah, so these tools came with your Model T.
You would have had to use every one of those at one time or another.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
At 20 horsepower, between 1919 and 1925, everything that came off the assembly line was black. Henry
Check
said you
this
can have any
out.
color you want as long as it's black. And the reason for that is they were trying to make the assembly line run faster and faster so that if they went to one color, they made it more efficient.
Yeah.
And they chose black because they tested all the colors.
And black does what?
The black paint dried faster.
Oh, dried. I thought you said ride, like it made the car go faster.
It dries.
Black dries faster than any other color. Did anybody know that?
The paints he was using was black.
That's pretty cool. And then you crank it.
That's the way you get.
You crank it up.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
proprietor had it in this tank.
Look at that engine. It'd be cool to hear it run. He said it runs.
Grandfather had the first mobile drive-in.
All right.
in Warren, Ohio.
Really? In Warren, Ohio? I'm from Middleton.
Mechanics garage. Here's another old phone. Look at that. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what else we can find, guys. Here we go. Here's the outside of the building, so I got the garage back here. Hudson, what's that other word? I can't read it. Ronnie's
Browning
Service, Essex. Village Garage. It's a nice car. Look at this house here. It's pretty neat looking. I like the old houses that have the wraparound porch. I would love to have a wraparound
I
porch.
like the 2-story.
You like the 2 stories?
This house reminds me of a book I had to read.
This one?
History. Yeah.
What book?
I don't know.
You don't remember the name of it?
It was an older book about war.
Ah,
Like how the soldiers had to, when they came home, they would just go to random people's houses because that's what they had to do. And they would just stay there.
really?
And the people couldn't do anything. They would just, they had to feed them and let them sleep or do whatever they wanted.
I think I
because they're
remember
soldiers.
that. Well, let me get this. Oh, I'll get that when we come out because it's too bright.
Can we go in?
Yeah.
Wrong door. I think.
Oh, squeaky. So this was the kitchen. You come right in off the porch, and this was the kitchen. Can anybody imagine having a kitchen this size? Look at that. Wesley Lowe House.
Smells like a
Does it? 1888. John Thomas Lowe. So what's this we're in right here? That's the parlor. What's this? That's the kitchen.
No, this is not the kitchen.
Oh, that's
Because look, the sign is here, up here. Look.
okay.
Oh,
So
I don't know, because it says kitchen.
I know. So I
Where would
think
your stuff even go?
they didn't have much back in that day.
Then
So
I don't know this room.
this is probably the dining room, maybe, for your dining room table and chairs. Let's see. Let me stand over here and film because there's a fireplace. It's really pretty. I need my light in here. Let's go that way. And this is the living room. Wow. Can you imagine having a living room this little nowadays?
Yeah.
It's really small. Look at that fireplace. The fireplace was really deep. Who is this? It doesn't say who it is. Here's Miriam Roberts' mirror. So this was the living room. And then I guess upstairs, we're not allowed to go up the stairs. They have a no entry. Can you just see up there? Oh, what's this say? Something about the 4th owner?
When Maurice P. Condrick, the 4th owner of the Lau House, moved the home from its original site in Anyona to 837th Street North in St. Petersburg in 1950, the house was dismantled, carefully numbered piece by piece, and then reconstructed at the new location. These are some of the original numbers that were placed on the house during the move.
Wow.
Right there.
Oh, really? That's pretty cool. So they dismantled it and put it back together. Okay.
Oh, you are.
Look, there must have been a drawing there and somebody must have took it. Because it's gone. Unless that's it. Future Mrs. No.
Well, she was a student. That's not the pencil drawing.
No,
And Abby
somebody
was
took
going
it.
to Pennsylvania for Easter.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. All right, so and this here is the parlor. There's not much to these houses. I guess they lived outside because they worked so hard when they would come inside, they ate and went to bed. This house is really, really small.
They just have farm work in it.
Yeah. It's really, really small in here.
Alright, Abby, I'll call you later.
I love you, Abby.
Love you.
Okay, so let's go check out the next house. It's cool in this house, even though there's no air conditioner.
It really smells like a horse barn.
A horse barn?
Not a gross horse barn, like
Yeah.
how a horse smells. Not like the poop or anything. But
Well, there's a barn right there. Let me get a picture of this sign.
You know, sit on the step.
We'll go walk over there. Or right there. What's that? This is hard to see. I'll get some pictures. There's the little church house. Let me tell you a story we did at that church house.
Can we walk in the shade?
Yeah. Me and Aunt Patty went in that church house over there. And I leaned against the door so nobody could come in while she did EVP'S. To see if there was any spirits in there. Alright, so look at this barn, guys. This looks really old. Wonder if it was actually a barn or was it brought here?
Reminds me of a different book
A different book?
called.
Everything reminds you of a book.
I read a lot of books when
I know you did. That's why you're so smart. Oh, wow. My camera's so dark. Get light up. There we go.
Horse buggy.
So you hooked your horses to that and you just went down the road. Look at these wheels. They're not even rubber, guys. They're wood.
A wagon.
A wagon wheel. Then there's one over here. What kind of wheels on this? This has got like metal. I guess so the wood didn't break. Check this place out. I want a wagon wheel for my new house.
The book this reminds me of.
Yeah?
Really sad.
What's the name of it?
Finding Jupiter. Something about, I don't know. I have to Google it. It's a
Finding
good book,
Jupiter?
I don't
And it's
think
sad?
I don't think it's called Finding Jupiter, but it's a good book.
This place reminds Haley of a book. Anybody want a pop? I think that's what they called it back in the day. A pop? Let's see, we got a sign here. It's the it's the barn from the same house.
Wow barn.
The Lau barn from that other house. I'm having a big issue seeing. Alright, so what was the name of the book?
Orbiting Jupiter.
Orbiting Jupiter, guys.
It's really sad.
Come talk to us.
I'm pretty sure I cried in class when I finished it.
Really?
Yeah. This kid, I don't remember exactly how it starts, but I know that it's back in the older days, and he like worked in the barn and stuff. But he basically kind of got taken in by this family, and it was he had fallen in love with this girl. These are young kids,
We
and
might be leaving that way.
he loved this girl, and this girl loved him, and then she got pregnant, and the dad of the daughter didn't like it or whatever, and she had the child, but
That scared me. Something got in my head.
But the guy who loved her wasn't allowed to have any part of it, and his daughter's name was Jupiter. And at the end of the book, they go ice skating on a lake, and the guy falls in.
Really?
Yeah. And he,
Aw. You know what? I think this is the church house that we did that, not that other one. Or maybe this was a schoolhouse. This is where we did that. It wasn't that other building. I was wrong.
No, I did. I was busy trying to catch Ferdinand.
Maybe. Let's see. What is this? I don't know. Maybe that's a daycare.
Union Academy.
Union Academy. Maybe I was right. Maybe it was that other
It's a
place.
schoolhouse. I don't feel like it was that long ago, but it was 18 years ago.
It was 18 years ago. That's crazy. Well, I'm not sure which building it was. I'll know it if I see it inside. What is that? I want to go to a wax museum. Anybody know where there's a wax museum close to me?
We're in Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee's a long ways.
It's just
Sunken Gardens in St. Petersburg, Florida used to have a religious wax museum, and it was beautiful.
Where did we go to one at? Was it Tennessee?
I think it was Tennessee when we all went to Tennessee. I don't know what this is. A bunch of stuff underneath here. Maybe it's their building supplies.
Looks like a wood shop.
Oh, is it a wood shop? And there's the what's that called? A blacksmith that used to pound the.
That's what it is too. The blacksmith.
Oh, okay. I wonder what this house is over here.
A wash bucket. A big wash bucket.
A wash bucket. I got a picture of Mama churning butter somewhere.
There you go.
Yeah. I think I got a picture of me one day pretending like I was churning butter just so I would have a picture of me like my mom had, you know, like my mom had one. This is beautiful here. Mama loved to walk through here. She loved to go through these houses. So I am stepping where my mother stepped years and years ago, which is pretty cool. There's a bridge. I wonder where that bridge goes. What this house is. We can? I don't think we can. That one's got a gate on it.
We missed the ones we can go in.
Well, because nobody was here. So this one must have had a tour too. Uh-huh.
Then I had another person tell me it was.
Let's check this out. All the tours are closed, and it's not that late. It really isn't that late. It's only 3:30.
It's not even 3:30.
No. Oh, look at the big gazebo. We want to go up there and do a dance.
No, I don't feel good. A cottage with a clear view of the water.
So where was it?
Clearwater Harbor.
Oh, a cottage with a clear view of the water. So it was in Clearwater, Florida.
Clearwater Harbor.
It was built in 1888 and moved in 1982. Wow. 6 years less than 100 years later. That's amazing. It's amazing how well the houses were built back in those days. They were built with good wood and all that stuff. Williams Park Bandstand. Williams Park Bandstand. Oh, okay. So that's this. So that's this bandstand. I don't even think I remember where Williams Park was. Well, it was built in 1894 and oh, it's a replica in 1981. I don't even remember where it was. I'm trying to think. Does it say where it was? St. Petersburg? It was in there for more than a century?
Yeah. I don't see where it says.
Doesn't say.
St. Petersburg, Florida is all it says.
So that was,
Original site.
this is from St. Petersburg, original site. Downtown St. Petersburg. It's pretty cool, but this is a replica. They probably have bands and everything here. You know, they have weddings here. You can get married here if you want. What's that? Gulf of Mexico Sponge Company. Sponge Company?
Importers of Mediterranean sponges and cameras.
Here's the sign.
Like they do have bands or something.
Yeah, I know. Maybe people get married up in there.
Well, I'd assume that's where
You want to get married up in there?
I mean,
The Sponge Warehouse.
A warehouse just near the Gulf around 1930.
But they made sponges.
Opened a wholesale sponge business in this wood framed warehouse.
So it was originally in Tarpon Springs,
122.
and it was moved in 2004.
122 Roosevelt Boulevard.
Oh.
Tarpon Springs.
I can't remember. I'm trying to think of which house was close to us. It might have been this one. Oh, that's a church. I'm trying to think of which house. Oh, maybe it was one of them up ahead of us. Oh, I almost fell. Safety Harbor Church.
Methodist congregation in Safety Harbor.
Let's walk in. Cause this one's open. It's well. I mean, there's no rope,
Come on in.
and the lights are on. Where do you see that? Oh, right there. So we're gonna go to church, guys. Take me to church. How does that song go?
This is a great place for singing.
Church?
That's what it says in the song.
Hello. Oh, I bet it is a great place for singing. Look how pretty. Go up there and sing, Hailie. Come on. Can't touch the piano. Boy, is this pretty. You gonna sing for us? She's gonna look at the songs, but she won't sing. Sing. Amazing grace. That's all you get, guys. Sorry. Could stand up here and preach to you. Hailie's looking for some music.
I'm just seeing if I
They probably have kids' songs.
It is cute.
So they would stand up here, and I guarantee you my mother stood in this spot because I know she would have wanted to get behind a pulpit. It's pretty cool. Hi, Hailie. You need to pray? We all need to pray. This is beautiful. Isn't it beautiful? Let's move on. The walls kind of echo, echo, echo. Say something, Hailie.
Ah.
Ah. Ah. It kind of echoes. It's pretty cool. What's this building? Oh, this must be the office. Or maybe it's not. I don't know what that is. Does it say? It's got to be one of these houses. I'll tell you which one it is when we find it. This might be the office. I think that is the office. Oh, hey, did you read the sign back there? It said uneven walkways.
I did read it.
Usually I do that. At least Hailie did it and I didn't do it. I'm glad she didn't fall. Might be this one. That's that one here. That was down by us. This one to the left. No, right here. That one in front of us is really big. And this ain't it either. And it's got to be that one, the real big one. Plant Summers house. Sumner. Look at that.
A middle-class farmhouse.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
A middle-class farmhouse. Let's go see what a middle-class farmhouse looks like.
The stairs
Oh.
goes right in your face.
Yeah. Check this out. Wow. it got really dark. Alright, did you just hear something right there? It does? Okay. Oh, okay. This is I just heard something that freaked me out. Look at this.
For anybody watching American Horror Story, we're gonna be screaming the whole time. That's really what this is like.
This house does?
Yeah,
For real?
like the older houses remind me of American Horror.
So this was the kitchen. Now see, this is the kind of stuff they would have had in the kitchen. Not much prepping space, guys.
Not this actually.
Nice Stringer house? Yeah. Pretty neat. So that was the kitchen, this is the dining room, and that's the living room out there. This one's bigger than the that one house we looked at. Look at this. That's heavy. Oh my gosh, that's really heavy. You would have got Corporal Tunnel back in the day just holding the phone. It's pretty neat. Oh, you think? Let's go upstairs. The elevators. Oh my, these are narrow. Hang on, Haley, don't fall. No, Haley, not to fall. I don't know what these are. What they do? Is that glass in front of the doors? Oh, you can still look in. Well, there's one bedroom. Look, it's got a bedpan on it. Look at that desk. I don't think you can see it. What was that? I don't know. Hold on. Can't even see this, that desk. That desk is really good. That must be blind. I don't know. Is this the bathroom? Oh wow, look at the size of that tub. Haley wants a tub like that, guys. Where's the code? Around the corner. It's a pretty decent sized bathroom. With a claw tub. Oh, that is pretty. Is that how you want your room? Do we ever get a house? Check it out. Really cool. Look at that old book over on the nightstand. So hard to see. Light on my camera. I don't know what's going on. My last couple of videos have been so dark, and there's not no setting change, so I don't know what the heck. Ooh. Look at here's the baby's room. Look at the dolls. The one in the cradle. Jesse Mason. Wow. Is there a fireplace in the kitchen? There's a fireplace in the days. I guess they would have had to go back in that day because there was no heat. It's so cute. Clear buttons. Why this thing is doing this. Really? Which old house? Or just a old house? Oh, really?
Like the floor. Okay.
Yeah.
The floor.
Reminds her of our house we lived in when we just moved here.
Our stairs were narrow.
Yeah. This is not this.
And they curved around like this too.
My camera's pissing me off because something's not right. There's a setting or something off. I don't know. I feel like my camera's so blurry. But it could be my eyes because I have bad eyes. All right. Ooh, I got to hold on. I'll fall down these steps. Look how steep they are, guys. It's like straight down. And then Don't hit your head right there, Hailie.
I probably would.
That would be awful.
See if we put any? Yeah.
Yeah, you would. Oh, wrong side for the door. I was trying to get the handle over here. Ready? I think there's one more house, guys, that we might be able to go into. We'll have to see. This has got to be the house that was down by my house. I couldn't remember what the name of it was. Moss. Is it say Moose House or Moss House?
Moose.
Yeah, this. I don't know if it, I don't know. I have no clue. I can't even remember. I can't remember what I said 10 minutes ago. So how am I supposed to remember a house? The House of Seven Gables. I'd say this is a gigantic house. Say how many bedrooms it is or anything?
13 rooms.
13 total rooms, guys.
The elegant residence contains 13 rooms with a spacious living area suited for Edwardian tastes. For 6 decades, many families and people made this place home.
Built in 1907. Sure. Moved in 1976. Yes, sure. Thank you. We had a quick tour. She's done for the day. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh, look at this place. This is beautiful.
Yeah, this is the House of Seven Gables, and this is the biggest of the private residences we have here. This is the house that was built in 1907 by a family originally from northern Illinois, and they just built this house as a winter home. They didn't live here full time for the most part.
It's a big house for a winter home.
It has 13 rooms. So
Yeah.
they were fairly affluent, but it's really considered a upper middle class, not upper class home.
Really?
So, but it is big. So,
Yeah.
I mean, and a lot of middle class people can afford a vacation home.
Right.
And the Starr family, because their last name was Starr. This, of course, is the dining room. We showcase the wood. It's made of heart pine. If you know anything about heart pine, it's very popular. It's a pretty wood. It looks like this, the flooring. And it's very strong and durable. Makes a great building material. Everything inside the house that you're looking at, though, I think was donated. I don't have any evidence that anything was original in the house.
Okay.
So people just donate things that they don't want, and Heritage Village takes them and tries to put them in the houses to, I mean, we don't want to show the house empty. We want to show it like it would be lived in and so forth.
Yeah.
That's the back door you came through.
Oh, really? We came through the back door?
It actually faced the street. The back door faced the street. Where most front doors face the street. So that's the door people came through. The front door is actually behind me. The front door faced the water. I'll show you a picture of the house.
Oh, okay.
This is where it was originally, on the bluff overlooking Clearwater Bay, or what we call the Intercoastal Waterway. And they moved it by water. They actually lowered it down onto a barge and floated it down the Intercoastal Waterway.
Oh my!
Because they wanted to move it intact as much as possible, and that was the way to do it. And that's how it got here. You know, the Intercoastal, they say, isn't too far from here, and then the rest of the journey was overland. It's been here since 1976.
Wow.
So let's check out the kitchen.
So it's been here since I was a kid.
I lived here in 1976, so I remember. You know, when they moved this house, it made the paper.
My mama used to love this place.
Now the kitchen has an ice box.
And it's the biggest kitchen we've seen so far.
No refrigerators in 1907.
Yeah.
So ice was delivered in big chunks. And that's the card you put in the window for the iceman to know how much ice to deliver. He looks at the top number. So today he would have been delivering 50 pounds of ice.
Oh, wow.
And this is the wood burning.
Where does the ice go?
Just probably in the bottom, and then it would. You would see how thick those doors are.
Yeah.
And keep the doors closed, and it would keep things to cool.
Oh, okay.
You know, I doubt it really froze much.
Yeah.
But it would keep your milk and butter from getting bad and whatever.
Look at the stove.
This is a wood burning stove. This company still makes wood burning stoves. You can still buy a stove from Majestic, and some of them are pretty expensive. I saw one for $16,000.
Holy cow!
So that's pretty pricey. Now I got to tell you, when this house was built, it had electricity indoor plumbing, and it could have had a phone. If you had the money, you could have these things in 1907. They were available, certainly. Wow. And they had money, so I'm sure they had, I mean, I know they had electricity and indoor plumbing. I don't know if they had phone lines in Clearwater then, but if they did, I'm sure the Starr family had a phone.
Yeah.
So let's go to the front.
I don't remember if we had a phone when I was a kid or not. I know well, I don't, yeah, maybe we did. But
this is the phone. Of course it doesn't work, but it's just a show.
It's really neat.
Now, this is, I think,
that one's not as heavy.
This is like, today this would be your family room. We call it the side parlor, but this is a room you use every day.
Yeah.
Back then, you can't watch TV or anything, but you can listen to a gramophone, and this table is set up for cards or board games, and you could listen to music or play music. Radios weren't available in 1907, but they would be a little bit later on. You know, they were pretty close to this time period. But I think it makes a nice little everyday room. I think it's nice and cozy.
When was this house built?
1907.
Oh, okay. I was thinking 76. That's when it was moved.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's way before my day.
That's when it left its original location and came to.
So who's the man on the wall? Is he the guy that lives here?
Idea.
You don't know? Okay.
None of these pictures of people I know who that is. I recognize George and Martha, but that's it.
Yeah. George Washington and Martha.
Pictures nobody wanted and donated, and we got them.
Okay.
Now this is the formal room. This is called the front parlor, and you'll see that the room is a little bit more formal than the other room. This is a room, though, front parlors were only used on special occasions. They always had to be neat and tidy because you never knew when someone was going to drop by. So you're not going to use it every day.
Right.
And like, for instance, if Mrs. Starr were going to have a tea party, she'd use her front parlor. And she might wear a dress like that. That dress dates from 1910. That's considered an afternoon tea party dress. I think it's really sweet.
Yeah.
With all the patterning in it is really
It is. It really is.
Want to see the upstairs?
Yes.
Okay.
This is
Just
beautiful.
be careful coming down the steps because the banister stops at the second step. Don't do it.
Okay.
Slip down.
Okay.
We got at the top of the steps a really pretty landing that people love. And
Oh,
of course,
yes. It is
back
pretty.
then, you'd look out on the water, so you had a pretty view.
Yeah.
Now, I've got 4 bedrooms upstairs. But I tell you, we really don't know who used what bedroom, so we just made it up. And the first one, I'm going to show you, it's my favorite. It's set up like a
Look at this at the top of the stairs.
Yeah. Right through
So
there.
pretty.
Full of toys and clothes.
Sit here and look
all
out at the
sorts of
water. Okay, and this one?
stuff.
Oh, it's a nursery. There is creepy dolls.
Yeah, well, some people don't like those dolls.
Wow, this is neat though.
All the
It really
wonderful
is.
things that we've got.
So back in the day, all the rooms had fireplaces.
No.
No?
We only have 4 fireplaces in the house.
Oh, okay.
You know, when you live in Florida, people think you don't need heat.
Yeah.
I beg to differ.
You
but,
do
know.
too. Yeah. You definitely do.
Show you the next bedroom.
That is neat.
Now this one, it also has a little window seat, which is, I think, is sweet.
Oh, this is what you want, Hailie.
Yeah.
She wants a window she can sit in and look out the
They're hard
window.
to find. People don't build.
Yeah, look at
window
that
seats anymore.
bed.
And this one has a screened-in balcony.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. There are 2 screened-in balconies upstairs. This is the first of 2.
Oh, okay. So did all the houses have this wood back in the day?
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
This one did.
Yeah.
But others, I don't know.
That is
I don't know
really
when
neat.
plaster became a thing.
Yeah.
Of course,
Look at that dresser. Antique.
Antique. Now, at the end of this hallway is the bathroom, which has a clawfoot tub.
Oh, look, this place is big.
It's very big.
This place is really big.
See, I want that tub.
All right, let me check it out.
Clawfoot tubs are still very popular.
Haley wants one.
With a clawfoot tub.
Yeah.
They didn't bother to put in a shower tub.
Haley will build a brand new house that looks ancient and put in a clawfoot tub.
Now this is the back stairs, which we don't use, so we have it blocked off. But if you go down the staircase, it takes you downstairs next to the kitchen. Because they had, Mrs. Starr could afford a housekeeper and people to help them keep the house and clean and cook and everything. So, of course, the servants use it backstage.
So would this be the servants' quarters right here?
No. They did not have, as far as I've heard, live-in servants. Remember, they only lived here during the winter time.
Yeah.
They had people that lived nearby who would come over during the day.
Oh, okay.
And of course, if they were having a dinner, they would stay and fix the dinner.
Okay.
But they didn't live in. That's the word I got.
Oh, that
Now,
dresser's
we decided
pretty.
to make this one the master. I think it makes a good master.
Yeah,
Substantial
it
furniture.
does.
And that is the second screened-in balcony. And of course, this one faces the water.
Oh, so
you might get a
okay.
nice breeze coming in off
Yeah.
the water, too. I think this
they're from
nightgown's
Hocus
awfully
Pocus.
pretty, too.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
very fancy.
It definitely is.
Graham, look at the boots. They look like they're from Hocus Pocus.
Yeah. That dresser's pretty antique.
Yeah.
Now this is a wood-burning stove?
It might be a coal stove because it looks
Oh.
like one. There's a place where you collect the ashes. Of course, you'd collect ashes from
Yeah,
a wood-burning
wood or
stove, too.
coal.
I just don't know. There's like a little area, a container next to it that looks like a coal scuttle. So
Yeah.
I'm just guessing.
I'm
at
just
that.
surprised in the master. I know you said
I don't
they didn't
think
have a
it was
fireplace.
the master.
Yeah, oh, okay.
But it's still needed.
But is this original wood?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. That's pretty neat.
I mean, from floor to ceiling, we got lots of wood in this house.
Yeah, I can see that.
I can't imagine what it would cost today.
Look at this.
Especially heart pine, which it's made out of. It's
Oh, was we already in this room? We wasn't in this
No.
room.
No, this is our last
Oh,
bedroom.
okay.
And I like it because it's a little sunnier than some of the other rooms.
Yeah,
I
it's got
think that
lots of
extra window
windows.
helps it. And you know, this house is
Look at
kinda
them
dark.
shorts, Hailie.
It's nice to have a bright room.
Yeah, it is. It really
Bathing
is.
suit from 1910.
That's a bathing suit from 1910?
And I think it's unisex because I've seen men and women wearing this style.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
The bedspread is awfully pretty too.
Mhm.
There are actually initials embroidered into the top. Can you see them? Someone told me that was probably a wedding gift because it was
Oh,
tradition
yeah.
to put bridegroom's initials on something if you know,
Yeah.
knew how to sew. More
Right.
people did back then, I think, than they do
Oh, that's
today.
really cool.
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
So how many bedrooms is here?
We
One,
show
two,
4.
three,
There are actually 5 altogether. One
Oh,
we don't
okay.
show because it's full of furniture and we just don't open it
Oh,
up.
okay.
Maybe
Where is it
someday.
located at?
It's actually that door. See that door in the...
Oh, that goes over that way.
That is a room. That's not the closet.
Oh, okay. So that's another room over
Yeah.
there. All right. Wow. That's a lot of bedrooms.
Yeah. Well, you know, when you live in Florida, you get a lot of company, whether you want it or not, you know.
Yep.
Gotta have rooms to accommodate them.
Yeah, you sure do. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
These stairs are steep.
And that one house is steeper though. We went into over there. I can't remember the name of it.
Well, you know, they have code about staircases now that they didn't have back then, so you kind of make them the way you wanted to.
Yeah.
But now, oh good heavens, if you didn't have the right risers, the inspector would give you a pink slip and you'd have to redo the whole staircase.
Yep. You're right.
Which, you know, makes the house safer, you know. You kind of
No.
expect
Is that the front door?
this is the front.
Oh, this is the front door. Okay.
So you can pretend you're looking at the golf.
Oh, because it was the golf was there.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lake over there. I used to play there when I was a kid. Oh, wow. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. You have a good day.
You too.
That was pretty neat. That's a big house. Did we figure out where this one was located at, though? This is a wraparound porch. Look at this. Oh, my gosh. I dream of one. When I was a kid, we used to go to somebody's house and I used to roller skate around the wrap-on porch. It's pretty cool. And this was the back door that we went into. That is neat. Okay, so the House of the Seven Gables.
This house was on no longer exists.
What was the name of the street?
418 Bay Avenue.
In Clearwater. So
Street no longer exists.
I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Maybe I think there was one of these houses that was close to us. I was thinking down on 110th or something, but I could be wrong. Unless there's another one up here. How did that? No, here's the parking lot. So I guess not. Can't remember. One of them used to be close to us. We must not have hit it. Unless it was the one we didn't get to see. Got your shades on? Okay guys, we sure hope you enjoyed Heritage Village. I know I did. And, you know, I wanted to come here because my mama loved this place. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Jamas. Cut that part out.